Hey nerds, welcome back to the channel. Well, what do you know? This will be the first time talking about Byredo on this channel. And guess what? Out of all the ridiculously hyped brands out there, I actually like Byredo. True story. When my friend and I discovered this brand years ago, we thought it was pronounced burrito because the sales rep literally told us so. Needless to say, it created some confusion over the years. Now, the creation of Byredo is an interesting story, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. I will, however, mention that in 2013, the majority stake was sold to the investment firm Manzanita Capital, who also has large shares in Bibliothèque, Melin & Getz. They also own Space NK, and I thought that was interesting. As I said, I really do like this house despite the ridiculous hype. I've literally had people come up to me for absolutely no reason just to tell me they're also a fragrance nerd because they like Byredo. Like, do you want a fucking cookie? Why are you telling me this? I remember when being a nerd wasn't cool. Look how the tables have changed. At least it's not Joe Malone. All jokes aside though, kudos to Byredo for captivating the younger audience. There's actually a lot to like about this house. And it's really hard for a brand to keep coming up with new exciting fragrances. But Byredo does exactly that. I can't wait to try Mixed Emotions that just came out. Having said that, I do think they're pretty expensive. Remember a while ago I was making fun of the concrete candle from Le Labo? Watch this. Byredo sells leather perfume holders for their perfumes for $400. It's more expensive than the perfume. This better be unicorn leather. Then again, when did the price of luxury goods ever make sense? And I thought it was bad when PS5 games went up to 70 instead of 60. Now, I'm telling you all this because I wanted to tell you what I like most about Byredo. The reason I like Byredo isn't because of their leather line or their pricing or even sometimes their perfume. I think Byredo has the best names for the fragrances in the entire industry. It's profoundly poetic. And that is also why I decided to review Byredo's Bibliothèque. Because it's the one fragrance in the entire Byredo line that has a beautiful name that doesn't fit the fragrance. Let me not waste your time and get this out of the way before I even start describing this scent. Bibliothèque is not a fragrance I would wear for myself, but I would totally buy a candle of this. In fact, Bibliothèque is the most sold candle from Byredo. This actually came out as a candle first, and by popular demand, it came out as a fragrance after. You like my hand gesture? Bibliothèque means library in French. So you would imagine to think this would smell like old books, dust, wooden bookshelves, and maybe even librarians. Yeah, sure, this scent reminds me of librarians in a library. If the librarians were Blackpink in your library. All right, okay, no. By the way, Rosé just released a solo album. Just saying, I love her. Byredo Bibliothèque is anything but a library. It smells sexy and flirtatious. It smells like a mix between État Libre d'Orange, Dangerous Complicity, and Melin & Getz Dark Rum. This smells exactly like someone in a club drinking Welch's grape soda in one hand and reading a book in the other. Why? 왜? 나제? And the reason for this is because of the plum and the peach note, which are extremely sweet and almost sour. I would actually believe it if someone told me this was part of Tom Ford's private blend collection. It has a sweet, boozy, bougie vibe to it. I think I'm just more critical when it comes to plum as a note. As some of you guys know, Melin & Getz Dark Rum has been my signature scent for years, and it is predominantly a plum scent. But more than that, I think plum note gets a bad rep because it's sort of seen as a sweet clubbing scent for some. Because of fragrances like Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky, Dior Hypnotic Poison, very I can't even pronounce shit. Very irresistible Givenchy L'Intense, which are all arguably night out scents. Byredo Bibliothèque does lean towards this candied plum note rather than a natural smelling one like Molina Gets Dark Rum. On top of this, the peach creates this sour note that almost makes this borderline camphorous and aldehydic. And then the powdery leather kicks in. The type of leather that's reminiscent of those grained leather seats in luxurious cars. Oddly enough, the leather note is never that prominent on paper but on skin. Having said that, this does have better performance than other Byredo fragrances, which is actually not saying much. Now that Freak, Gypsy Water, yeah, they last for like 15 minutes on my skin. This does last a couple of hours on my skin, and it lasts days on a paper strip. But it doesn't project too loud, and it does have a moderate to soft projection and sillage. At the end of the day, this is something that would be awesome as a scented candle, which the sales obviously say so. This does have a nice coziness to it in the atmosphere. And I guess hot people who wear this can go to the library as well. I guess they read once in a while. Sometimes. I'm clearly missing something because I went to the library as a kid to play Carmen Sandiego, trade Pokemon cards, and read comic books. Dear Perfumer, I don't know what kind of library you've been going to, but I want a membership card. Membership card. And that was my review of Byredo Bibliothèque. Do you guys have this fragrance? Do you guys have any opinions on it? Do you like libraries? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye! Bibliothèque.